Hello, good evening everybody. Today I am going to discuss emergence of psychology. Within the emergence of psychology, I am going to discuss Western psychology. As previous class, we have discussed about introductions about Western psychology. We have also discussed about three components, that is Greek heritage and medieval period and modern period. Today I am going to discuss some of the important aspect of Greek heritage. As we know, it is better to at least look into these points as examination point of view. That is the reasons I am going to focus on important points so that you can have an insight for your further study. So, as we know that initial class I have discussed about Greek heritage is a very important, as I think it is one of the focal point of Western psychology. So, in Greek heritage, Alcmaeon, one of philosopher, and he is one of the important philosopher who contribute to emergence of psychology, particularly Western psychology. So, mental life is a functional brain. So, like he focus on mental life, and also he talks about functional brain. He first gives this kind of statement: mental life is related to kind of functional brain. So something is related to a scientific statement, we can say he is near to scientific statement. So his contribution also giving considerable gain. So the second very important, we all know, everyone who studies psychology, that classification, Hippocrates typology. So in personality classification we call it typology. He classified based on typology, based on fluid, that is different sanguine and humorous body fluid based on humors. So this is basically fluid, and also very famous for typology classification. You can go through and study about little depth if you want, or otherwise in future class I'll also explain little bit about that. But you just imagine, like just for your point of reference, you have to understand Hippocrates talked about typology based on fluid. That's what you want to know the point. So you know that these Alcmaeon, Hippocrates, Socrates, Plato and Aristotle were basically philosophers, famous for as a philosophers. Though he worked in different areas also, geography, astronomy and other area. Most of them are also kind of Renaissance period also. Some of them are related to Renaissance period. So I don't want to go on detail about that, but Socrates recognized third important philosopher was recognized mind, and also he had soul. So already soul exists. The famous philosopher Socrates recognized mind. So it's very important here, recognized mind. So this is where mind comes, where psychology start. Modern psychology focus on mind. So that is the reason Socrates recognized mind with the soul. So he had the soul with mind. So that is where scientific psychology develops, and that is the reasons he contribute a lot on psychology. And for Plato, again Plato is also one of important philosophers. He talked about role of mind in behavior. See, earlier he talked about mind, like he recognized the mind's activity, but Plato talked about role of mind. Again, it's increase of psychological process. That means awareness keep developing about psychological process. So role of mind here is psychological process. So you can understand here Plato, role of mind, recognize the role of mind in behavior. So it is one of the important contribution we can say. And fifth one, Aristotle talked about soul and living body not separate. So it is also one of the important, as we Indian philosophy, we also talked in Bhagavad Gita, soul and body is not separate, but they are integral part. Clear? So soul and living body not separate, they are the integral part of as unity, as unite. So soul and living body not separate, they are one. So, and also he explained the environment and experiences in psychological process, role of environment and expressions in psychological process. As we know that modern psychology explains the role of environment as a part of socialization, as psychosocial environment we say, and experiences. So environment and experiences form the psychosocial environment. Psychosocial environment. See, is that very important to notice that in emergence of psychology, in Greek heritage, we had to at least 4 or 5 philosophers. As we know, other 2-3 philosophers which are not that much important. So I am just focused on these are philosophers and their contributions. I am putting just many important points, their contributions, which are very important. Sometimes what happens, we forget to recognize the points which very important. Sometimes they can give you the match the following questions like related to which area they belong to. So on that point we have to look consideration of this point or match the following and keep in mind like what are their contributions. In upcoming classes I am going to discuss other part like medieval period what happens. So we can consider here, though Greek heritage, some of the philosophers also related to Renaissance period, and medieval period also totally a Renaissance period. There is a lot of changes took place. That it is also called as a dark age, and after that we jump into the modern period. So today class I am just going to again conclude these things. Greek heritage a lot of contribution to the Western psychology in the part of like Socrates, Plato and Aristotle. These were great philosophers who contribute foundation of Western psychology. This is all for today's videos, and please share and subscribe, and please watch my playlist so that you can gain insight, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can have a good insight for entire net psychology videos upcoming. And thank you for watching videos. Have a good day.